As Zoro began to fall, the darkness began to overwhelm him as Mihawk's focused gaze lingered his thoughts. "Don't rush to death so fast, young one." One Piece. Story was made by Eiichiro Oda. Chapter 52. Oath. Luffy, Usopp, Johnny, and Yosaku stood frozen in shock, their eyes wide with horror at the sight of Zoro's grievous defeat. "Zoro, bro." As he smoked, Sanji murmured to himself, "Why? This is the power of the Grand Line, the power of the world," the Krieg pirate said in awe. "Even pirate hunter Zoro couldn't come close." Sanji's mind raced as he remembered Zoro's earlier words about ambition and his attachment to life. That damn bastard's out of his mind. His enemy was the world's strongest. The result is obvious, he thought. If it's gonna mean your death, then just throw your ambitions away. "It's simple," Sanji exclaimed with frustration. "Just throw away that ambition." As he said those words, Zoro's limp body slipped from the deck and plunged into the unforgiving depths below. "Damn it!" Luffy roared as he swinged his fist back. "Bro!" Johnny and Yosaku cried out, diving into the ocean after their fallen comrade. With his left hand stretching out towards Mihawk, Luffy said with rage, "Damn you!" His fist rushed past the infamous swordsman and gripped on the galleon's guardrail. Sanji's and the cook's jaws plummeted. "What's that?" Enraged, Luffy launched himself at Mihawk, but the seasoned swordsman effortlessly dodged the attack with a calculating stance. "That brat, he must be a devil fruit user," Don Krieg and his men observed. Mihawk then looked at the rubbery combatant as he crashed. "A comrade of the young swordsman? So you've also witnessed what just transpired?" he mused aloud, leaving him tangled in the wreckage. As Luffy got his head unstuck, the swordsman continued, "Fear not, that man is still alive. Bro, answer us, bro!" From the depths of the sea, Yosaku and Johnny emerged from the waters, cradling Zoro by the shoulder. To their relief, Zoro stirred, coughing up blood as he struggled to find air. "Zoro, hurry up and get him on the boat!" Johnny urged, his hands shaking as he lifted Zoro's limp form onto their small vessel. As the chaos unfolded, Mihawk announced himself. "I am Dracule Mihawk. It is much too early for you to die. Know thyself, know thy world, and become strong, Roronoa." Usopp rushed to the bounty hunter's aid as he pulled out his equipment. "Hurry! Apply the medicine on his wounds." Mihawk continued. "No matter how many months or years pass by, I shall stand here at the top of the world and wait for you. So forge on ahead with that fierce conviction and try to surpass my sword. Surpass me, Roronoa? Bro, answer me." Zeph watched the drama unfold as he comments. To think that Mihawk would say such a thing. The world's strongest swordsman then turned to Luffy. "Boy, what do you aim for?" he inquired. Luffy's response was immediate, declaring proudly, "Pirate King." Mihawk chuckled softly. "A tough path indeed," he remarked, "even tougher than surpassing myself." Unfazed by the daunting challenge ahead, Luffy stuck out his tongue defiantly. "Whatever, I'm gonna do it anyways," he exclaimed, turning to his crewmate with urgency. "Usopp, is Zoro all right?" Tending his wounds, he answered, "Like hell he'd be all right, but he is still alive. He only lost his consciousness." "Bro, please answer us." Then, in a moment that held the entire group in rapt attention, Zoro lifted his blade weakly into the air with his back against the ship. "Luffy, can you hear me?" "Yeah," he added. Zoro's words came out in a pained rasp. "Sorry for worrying you. I know that if I don't become the world's strongest swordsman, it will only embarrass you," he confessed, blood staining his lips. "Bro, please don't talk anymore, bro!" Johnny and Yosaku pleaded. But with tears streaming down his face, Zoro refused to be silenced. With a fierce shout, he vowed, "I swear that I'm never going to lose again. Until the day I fight him and win, I swear to never lose again. Any problems? Pirate King?" Luffy smiled. "Nope." "You make a good team," Mihawk observed. "I'd like to see you two again, sometime in the future." But before the swordsman could make his departure, a new voice announced himself. "Hawkeyes!" Krieg's booming voice echoed across the deck, stopping Mihawk in his tracks. "Did you come all the way out here for my head? The head of the infamous ruler of the East Blue, Don Krieg?" Mihawk's response was measured. "For a while, yes, but I've enjoyed myself here, and so I'll return back to my nap." "No need to be so curt," Krieg pressed further. "You may have had your fun, but I've sure haven't." As tension crackled in the air, Krieg's men voiced their confusion and concern. "Don, why? Why is he purposely trying to prevent that man from leaving?" Enraged by Mihawk's nonchalant attitude, Krieg made a desperate move, unleashing his cannons in a last-ditch effort to hold the swordsman captive. "How about you die before leaving?" he bellowed, firing his bullets at him. However, Mihawk looked at him with disappointment. "You never learn, do you? Farewell." With a swift motion, the swordsman unleashed another devastating blow, shattering what remained of Krieg's once proud vessel and sending a towering wave crashing over the wreckage. In the chaos that followed, Krieg stood defiant, his gaze fixed on the spot where Mihawk had once stood. "Huh, gone already," he muttered as Luffy quickly grabbed the guardrail of the floating restaurant. "Usopp, go on ahead!" he instructed with a loud, clear voice. "All right," he replied. "Zoro and I'll definitely bring Nami back, so you make sure to get us a cook." With a swift motion, he tossed Luffy's iconic straw hat back to its rightful owner. "Once we have 5 people in our crew, let's head to the Grand Line." "Yeah, let's!" With a final glance at their fallen comrade, Usopp and the bounty hunters drifted away in the unforgiving horizon. Meanwhile, Sanji watched warily as Don Krieg and his men prepared to attack. "They're finally coming," he muttered. "Damn pests." Holding on to his straw hat, he placed it on his head and asked, "Hey, old man, if I chase them away from you, will you let me off the hook?" "Fine," Zeph admitted. "Do as you wish."